Let's talk about how to run an e-commerce SEO audit for your online store. And here is the overview I want you to pay attention to. So when we think about your online store and SEO audit, those two words or those two concepts should actually be should go hand in hand, because if you want to drive traffic to your online store, you got to have a great SEO strategy, and your online store also has to have the proper the proper adaptability, if you will, to actually let Google know that you are a good store for Google to direct traffic to your store. So appearing in organic search results is one of the most sustainable ways to generate traffic for your e-commerce website and for your website overall. Of course, you can purchase PPC ads, pay-per-click ads on platforms like Google Ads, which put your e-commerce site at the top of Google search results. But ads are expensive over the long run, especially if you are in a very competitive niche. If your vertical is pretty competitive, you are going to spend a lot of cash, and it's just a lot better to have a proper SEO strategy to actually, that's cheaper over the long run. And user behavior data indicates far more people click on organic search results than on ads. So bringing organic search traffic to your online store requires e-commerce search engine optimization. And when you think about the e-commerce SEO, I want you to think about a strategic approach to make your website rank highly when search engines answer user queries. And so this is really cool. And so when we talk about SEO audits for your online store, you have to really understand that everything actually revolves around your e-commerce store and how it's set up. Now, what's an e-commerce SEO audit? Let's talk about that. An e-commerce SEO audit is really a comprehensive review and analysis of an online store's website to evaluate its search engine optimization performance. And companies run e-commerce SEO audits to identify strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities to enhance the website's ranking on search engine results pages, or SERPs. Okay, and so it's important to understand that when you think about SEO audit, it's a great opportunity to take a more comprehensive look at a website in a way that most business owners or site operators don't do on a day-to-day basis. It's kind of like going over your financials once or twice a year. So it's really like in terms of granularity. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So when we talk about e-commerce SEO audit, there are a few key concepts you need to be aware of. So you have keyword analysis, on-page SEO, technical SEO, content quality, site architecture, and structured data. You have mobile friendliness, so mobile responsiveness, internal and external links, user experience, UX, conversion rate optimization. So we are speaking here about a CRO, competitor analysis, local SEO if applicable, category pages, site security, so HTTPS. You also have schema markup implementation, product image optimization, and social media integration. I want to go a little more granular so you and I have a clear idea what I'm speaking about. So first, when we talk about keyword analysis, a strong keyword strategy is really at the heart of any e-commerce SEO efforts. And the thing is that you want to evaluate the relevance and effectiveness of the target keywords used on product pages, category pages, and throughout content of the website. And the best e-commerce keywords tend to be specific and descriptive. If you sell product in a collection, make sure you use descriptive language to describe your collection. If you're selling red t-shirt, calling the collection red will not help turn it up in the SEO. You want to call it red t-shirts to show up in search results. Also, on-page SEO elements like title tags and meta descriptions play a big role in web page visibility. You want to examine the optimization of individual pages, including title tags, sometimes called meta titles. You want to have meta descriptions, headers, and URL structures. Make sure your titles feature your brand name. And so technical SEO basically are technical issues that might affect search engine crawling and indexing, such as, for instance, site speed, mobile friendliness, and URL structure. Addressing these elements is sometimes known as off-page SEO, and a technical SEO audits may not add content to your site, but it can help you rank higher on a search engine results page. What about content quality? Well, content quality is important. Now, content strategy plays a big role in SEO. You want to evaluate the quality and uniqueness of product descriptions, blog posts, and other content on the website. And it's important to watch out for duplicate content across multiple pages, which can really confuse the search engines and diminish your search engine visibility. So content across pages can be similar, but pages should not use the same language verbatim. Okay, so that's really important. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are speaking about how to run an e-commerce SEO audit for your online store. Let's dig a little deeper when it comes to site architecture and structured data. So you want to review your site structure, including your XML, sitemap, and internal links to appeal to search engine algorithms. And it's important to really to add structured data or information provided in a standardized format to your site. So if you use Shopify, for example, as your CMS for your online store, you might consider SEO tools like Yoast SEO to implement fields that help you structure data. So you want to include information about each product's name, price, including currency, estimated shipping times, and return policy. Search engine bots consume this information and consider it when trying to show relevant pages to users. And Google is showing more and more pieces of that structured data in your search results. So when its search engine crawlers find that stuff, they display it right on the SERP, since it's what a customer is looking for. You also have mobile friendliness. So with each passing year, more and more e-commerce transactions take place on mobile devices, and this is really cool. And so a mobile friendly site gives you the best chance at winning this ever growing slice of the e-commerce pie. We're speaking about nearly $1 trillion. Okay, so you want to optimize your store for mobile commerce with pages rendering swiftly and properly. So run Google's mobile friendly test to check your site's mobile friendliness and identify opportunities for improvement. You want to think about internal and external links. So Google and other search engines factor both internal and external links into their search algorithms, making them essential for boosting organic traffic. You want to analyze your website's backlinks to identify opportunities for building high quality, relevant links. So ideally, you'll have external sites linking to your web pages, but internal linking also helps. You should also use this opportunity to find and take down broken links that lead to dead pages or reroute them to active pages. You also want to think about UX, so user experience. So you want to evaluate your overall user experience, including site search functionality, page speed, mobile responsiveness, and ease of navigation. You want to eliminate any friction points that may arise between an initial landing page and the final stage of online checkout. Also, conversion rate optimization. So consider how well your website is optimized for converting visitors into customers, focusing on elements like calls to action, checkout process, and product pages. So keyword targeting plays a role in conversion rate optimization. And it's important to understand that when we talk about CRO, there's a little value in loading up a web page with keywords simply because they are linked to a high search value. You want to stick to highly relevant keywords that specifically appeal to users who would actually want to buy something that you actually sell. And also competitor analysis. When you conduct SEO audits, you want to study the websites of brands that compete with yours, identify what strategies they are using, and find those that will work for you. You may also identify gaps in the competitor landscape, which you can use to solidify your niche. It's all about benchmarking. So competitor analysis includes keyword research to find out what target keywords have been driving traffic to your competitors, as well as evaluating their speed, searchability also, and overall user experience. And because all of those metrics can help you set benchmarks to surpass. And you can think about local SEO if applicable. So if your business has physical locations, you want to evaluate local SEO factors such as local citations, which are really online references that mention your location, number, etc., and your Google business profile. You want to allow your physical locations to appear on mapping apps like Google Maps and Apple Maps. That this is important. And you want to also think about category pages. So you want to group actually the various items you sell into different category pages. This is an easy way to add content to your online store and boost search visibility. And some e-commerce stores go without category pages, and but they leave a lot of opportunity on the table when you really think about it. If your goal is to really monetize your store to the maximum, you got to think about category pages, okay? And so as long as you're doing your audit, look for any category pages that might be outdated or any new category pages you could add to the mix. So it's all about updating everything. Also, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to run an e-commerce SEO audit for your online store. Talk about site security. So site security is part of your SEO audit. So you want to confirm that your website uses HTTPS to secure the connection between the user's browser and the server. Google considers HTTPS as a ranking factor, and having a secure site is kind of crucial for building trust with visitors. Additionally, a secure connection is especially important for e-commerce websites handling sensitive customer data during transactions. You also want to think about schema markup implementation. So check if the schema markup is implemented across your websites, particularly for product pages. Schema markup is the type of structured data, which is code that provides additional context to search engines, helping them understand the content better by identifying elements such as prices, reviews, recipes, etc. So when you use a schema markup to organize elements of your content, those elements can show up in rich snippets at the top of a SERP, which can potentially improve your click-through rates. And that's what you want anyway. You also want to think about product image optimization. So ensure that images have descriptive file names, including relevant alt text, and are compressed for faster loading times. Image optimization not only contributes to SEO, but also enhances the overall user experience. It also helps you comply with web content accessibility guidelines. So we're speaking here about WCAG, which is really a set of guidelines and standards developed by the Web Accessibility Initiative of the World Wide Web Consortium, so W3C, that makes websites more accessible to those with disabilities. And that's kind of important because you do not want to lose a portion of your potential clientele. Also, think about social media integration. So you want to examine how well your e-commerce store integrates with social media platforms, and social signals can indirectly impact SEO, and having social sharing options on product pages can contribute to increased visibility. Make sure to use consistent branding between your website and social channels to create a cohesive experience for your customers. So that's really important in terms of accessibility. So let me give you a bonus here. So the thing is that, there are benefits of conducting an e-commerce SEO audit. And the thing is that e-commerce SEO audits provides numerous benefits to an e-commerce business looking to optimize how it basically appears on search results, and also convert more site visitors into paying customers. And for instance, you can have improved search engine rankings, which is what you want in the first place anyway. So by identifying and addressing SEO issues through an audit, businesses can learn how they can improve their website's search engine rankings. And after implementing those improvements, business owners can increase the visibility of product pages and attract more organic traffic. And you can improve your site's performance by optimizing on-page elements, addressing technical SEO issues like site speed and mobile friendliness, and ensuring that the site is optimized for search engine algorithms. You also have optimized marketing efforts. So an SEO audit can also help you align digital marketing efforts with your website's SEO strategy. So using effective keywords, optimizing content, and ensuring a strong technical foundation can contribute to the success of other digital marketing initiatives. Let me give you an example. Understanding which keywords attract users may lead to greater success in pay-per-click PPC advertising as well, where you bid on which keywords SERPs you would like your ads to be placed on. You have more informative content, which is another element if you are trying to monetize your e-commerce store's information. So informational content can drive a lot of traffic to your website. That's because search algorithms boost websites that provide high quality information. In the process of an SEO audit, you will identify which informational pieces of content already work well and where you have gaps to fill. Discovering these gaps can lead to a better user experience for your customers. And you also have a customer-focused website. So a comprehensive SEO audit is a great opportunity for e-commerce websites to orient their content towards the consumer. You want to put yourself in the shoes of the user. Make sure that you are answering everything they need to know before purchasing. This is really important. Let me give you the approach before we close to this conversation. So when we talk about running an e-commerce SEO audit, it's important to understand that everything revolves around the ROI, right? The return on investment. Because if you are going to put money, if you're going to put resources in conducting an SEO audit, you better make sure that the audit is worth it. Now, SEO audits can be expensive, and their value depends on the nature of your business. If you're selling high quality or high value items, or you have a website that generates millions of dollars every single year, then an SEO audit is really important. So for a site that's actually making money from search, an SEO audit can be worth it. Okay, I mean the price is going to vary if you DIY it, such as with Google Analytics and the Google Search Console. If you pay someone to do an SEO audit, the value is going to actually vary based on how much you rely on SEO for income. Because it's all about there has to be a direct correlation between the SEO and the traffic. The traffic that's being generated organically and how much money you're making. Right now, an SEO audit can take very long depending on how complex your website is, your e-commerce website is. The duration of an SEO audit can vary depending on the size and complexity of the website, ranging from a few days for smaller sites to several weeks for larger, more intricate ones. And when should you conduct an e-commerce SEO audit? Well, it really depends upon your needs. And you want to conduct an SEO audit 1 to 2 times per year, assuming your budget can really accommodate it. An audit may cost anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s, depending on the size and complexity of your e-commerce store. But again, going back to what I said about the ROI, the return on investment, if the website already, if the store is generating revenue, and we're talking we're talking tens of thousands of dollars in revenue, then it's really worth it to actually spend some cash to really enhance that revenue and to boost it even further. But if the website is currently generating a few $100s every single month or $300 every single quarter, then it's really not worth it from a monetary perspective to spend thousands of dollars in an SEO audit simply to actually boost the ranking, right? So at the end of the day, it's all about you doing a risk analysis, let's say cost versus benefits analysis to see if it's really worth it for you to spend more money, to spend more resources trying to beef up your SEO for your e-commerce website. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let me do a quick recap of today's conversation. I was just talking to you about how to run an e-commerce SEO audit for your online store. So I gave you the overview. I talked to you about the strategy. I give you the bonus and now the approach. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.